So in this video, we're looking at using a 3D PDF viewer to cut complex sections, which is quite handy. And I forgot to mention in other videos, there's a link down in the description for the sample file if you want to try this yourself. And so we'll just go over to the viewer here. And one thing I didn't mention is, so with one finger, you can just pan the model around, and then with two fingers just pinch to zoom, pinch in, pinch out, zoom. And then with two fingers dragging, that's a pan. What I'll do is I'll just go back to the isometric view, click off that, and then what we'll do is we'll just come in and we'll do a bit of a zoom here, and we just click this other icon here, this section icon, and you can see there's a number of different sections, just like what we looked at on Adobe Reader DC in other videos. So the first one is a section, and I'll just pan that over so you can see that. And so you can pull the section in and out with your finger, which is quite helpful. And then if we unclick that, it'll mirror it. And then we unclick that and it'll go away. And then we tap that and it'll bring the section another way, which is really helpful, especially if you're trying to look at a model in detail. And if you click the bottom here, it will take off the section. And if you click the very bottom, tap that, it'll take the plane away. So see how that highlighted that? And so what I'll do is I'll tap that off, and I'll leave the plane on for a second, and now that'll be cutting it that way, and in the Z-axis. And now one thing that is quite remarkable is that we've got two sections here, and so you can cut this in both ways at the same time, which could be quite useful. Now sometimes it takes a while to get used to it because you're working on a small screen, and I'm using this in portrait. But being able to section that, and I've done this with roof trusses before, and it's been quite helpful. And so we can section that down, and then if we turn them off, so we tap that, and we can zoom right in, and it's remarkable the level of detail that you can get from that. So a nice section of the beam. That's about it for this particular video. The next one we'll look at this app in a